Hey everyone, I hope you've had an awesome week so far. I guess in my week I've kind of had this theme of people talking about how they either sit down all day or they stand up all day. And I've had tons of complaints about tight hips and tight lower backs. So today's practice is just a short little class to kind of shake out the legs and get some of that tension broken up in the lower half of the body. So all you need is your yoga mat as usual, and we can go ahead and get started. All right, so from where you are, go ahead and lie back. We'll start there. Keep it nice and easy. So laying all the way down. Just hug both knees right in towards you, and I just want you to start to make little circles, bringing the knees away from each other and all the way back around. So you're not really controlling it with your hands so much as just guiding it so that they stay in that circle. So away from each other, just to get some of that tightness moved out of the hip joints, getting the range of motion back. I know if we sit down all day or if you're standing, walking around for most of your day, all of those joints tend to get a little bit geared up and they don't move as smoothly as we'd like. So once you do one more, I want you to stop and go the other direction. So just turning them the other way, pull it in, same thing, circle out. And I'll just take 3 more or so. And last one. So pulling both knees in towards you, I'm going to come to like a easier version of happy baby. So I want you to take the hands to where the feet and the ankles meet. So you're just going to try to keep the lower back down, let the knees fall open and the feet are just barely touching. And just hug the knees in like little frog legs. So the shoulders are relaxed, the head and the neck are relaxed. So just to kind of work into the hip joints again and also loosen up the adductors, the muscles in the inner thighs. So right here, all these muscles and the muscles around the groin, just getting some flexibility back into that area without stretching it too far, too soon. So you can let the eyes close here if you like. And just imagine the knees falling down towards the floor as you breathe out. So they're getting a little bit heavier, a little bit looser around the hips. And try to relax the muscles in the core and relax the face. And when you're ready, you can just release the hands. Let the eyes open. Stack the knees over the hips so they're at 90 degrees and cross the right ankle over the left thigh. So this is figure 4 if you're familiar with it. The first option you can do, if this is too much already, you can drop the left foot and just let that right knee fold open. You're looking for a stretchy sensation in the outer right hip, and you want to flex the top foot so that you're protecting the knee. So if you need a little more, you can reach for the left thigh and hug the legs in close, or reach for the left shin and hug the legs in close. So relaxing the left foot, flex the right so that the knees are, like I said, protected. And again, let the shoulders and the head and the neck just relax back. So all the work is just isolated in the lower half. And it's generally a good thing to hold these poses a little bit longer than we might want to, because depending on what our day looks like, we develop this pattern of tension from sitting down or walking around a lot. And so we have to kind of coax those larger muscles to soften and to open up again. So giving them time, enough time, to be receptive to that is important. And if you feel like you want to take it a little deeper for the last few breaths, take the right hand and just really gently start to press that right knee away from you. So again, if you feel any sensation in the knee whatsoever, just stop, back it off. Don't worry about going that far into it. As long as the knee feels totally neutral, you're good to keep pushing it away. And just take 2 more breaths here. And then release. Let the hands go. Uncross the right leg. Reach for the tops of the ankles again. So here, you can keep the knees pulled in just like the way we started, But if you feel like you want a little bit more stretch now that you're warmer, you can come to happy baby. So you can take the hands to the insides of the feet, drop the knees under the arms, stack the heels over the knees, and then press the lower back down into the floor. So the whole upper body is down, the lower half is down. Just kind of tractioning out the spine, getting into those hips again. Another option that you might like is to kind of shift your weight left and right. Feels really goofy, but that's okay. And stillness always works too, so don't feel like you need to do that. But we're going to go to the other side, so wherever you are, whenever you're ready, take the feet back together, the knees together, and the left leg is going to cross over the right. Figure four the other way. So notice at knee, make sure it feels okay. You can either take the right foot down for a little bit less, or pull the knees in for a little bit more. So again, try to relax the right foot, but you're flexing the left so that knee joint is protected. Take a few more inhales. Keep hugging those legs in. And again, for the last few breaths, maybe take the left hand to the left knee and gently push it away. As long as the knees aren't sensitive here, you can keep pressing it further and further back. Just make sure that left ankle stays flexed. And take one more breath in. And as you exhale, just release the hands. You can uncross the left leg. Either one more happy baby, or you can reach for the tops of the feet again if you just want something a little bit less intense. So happy baby or this option here, try to relax the knees down a bit further. Keep the shoulders nice and heavy. And keep pressing that lower back down. So you want the spine to be as long as possible. Think of kind of creating space between each bone in the spine. As you exhale, release the hands. Stack the knees over the hips again. Stretch the arms out to the side. We got one more pose on each side here. So stacking the knees as you exhale, take both legs to the left. Okay. All the way down. Try to keep that right shoulder on the mat and maybe look down towards the fingertips. Just going to take a few moments here. Keep drawing the navel in towards the spine so you're twisting right from that midline. Take a couple more inhales. And your next breath in, take it back to the center, knees over hips. Full breath in, and then as you exhale, take them over to the right, all the way down, and look down the left arm. And notice around the collarbones. I do it all the time too. So you may notice that we tend to kind of grip in the chest and we pull the shoulders forward. It's kind of our natural stance nowadays with computers and phones and everything. So if you notice that you're pulling from the collarbones and pulling the chest in, see if you can just consciously release the shoulders back. So you'll probably be like, oh yeah, you're right, I was doing that. I do it all the time myself. Even though I tell people to be aware of it, I'm still guilty of doing it on this side too. So remember to breathe. And the breath will help with that too. It kind of makes you more aware of how the body is. And take your time to come back to the center. Maybe take hold of the knees. You can shift left and right a few times. If you want to linger on your mat for a bit longer, another great hip opener to stay in for your meditation is to bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees come apart. The hands can rest on the lower belly or they can stretch out to the sides. So you can let the eyes close if you feel like you need a couple more minutes to just come out of the rest of your day. I would definitely recommend that. But otherwise, if you're ready to get the rest of your day going, go ahead and sit up to a comfortable seat. Maybe let the legs cross, or sitting any way that's comfortable. Let the shoulders relax back, and let the eyes close. And take a couple breaths here. And your next breath in, slowly take the arms way up overhead. And bringing the palms together, exhale them right down to the heart center, sealing in your practice. And gradually let the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed that one. As usual, make sure you let me know what you thought in the comments below, or make a request for what you'd like to see next. Be sure to follow me on Facebook at Erin Mats Yoga, and I will see you right back here next time. Have an awesome rest of your day.